Hello, and I hope we're doing great. Please, I want to talk to us about loans. You know, um, Loan is one of the misunderstood concepts in life. The rich, the mentality the rich have about loan is 100% different from the mentality the poor have about loans. Like some of us that go to Pentecostal churches, like during New Year resolution, during crossover, the pastor will say, nobody will owe a loan next year in the name of Jesus. I don't see anybody owing a loan here in the name of Jesus. Now, how will the banks make money if nobody is borrowing? Because once you borrow from the bank, you are owing. How will the Jangis make money if nobody is owing? Because they borrow before you owe. Now, what you need to understand is that there is no business that can grow very big without debt. There is no business on earth that can grow very big without debt. And secondly, savings it's more for precautionary motive and not for investment purposes. Savings it's more for precautionary motive and not for investment purposes. If you say you want to save before you invest, listen, you'll be left behind. Let me just give you an example. Let's say you are selling shoes. Okay, you sell 20 pairs of shoes and you realize that there is a demand of 1,000 pairs of shoes. The profit you have made from the 20 pairs of shoes is not enough to purchase the 1,000 pairs of shoes. What will you do? So you ignore the demand for 1,000 pairs of shoes to be selling 20 pairs until your profit is enough. No, you have to borrow. Now, what the rich have understood about debt is that debt makes them wealthier. But now the poor think debt will instead make them poorer. And that's why to the poor it's a taboo to take a loan. But to the rich it's a privilege to take a loan. To even see somebody, to see a financial institution that can trust you enough to issue a loan is an asset to the rich. But with the poor, if you propose that they should go and take a loan, they see you like somebody who is not serious. Another thing is that the poor take loan for consumption purposes, while the rich take loan for investment purposes. That is why the rich better appreciate the loan because the loan will yield fruit because they are investing in businesses. But now, with the poor, since they are taking it for consumption purposes, they can never see the benefit of the loan. You cannot go and take a loan because you want to organize your birthday. You cannot go and take a loan because you want to do your wedding. You cannot go and take a loan because you want to do your father's death celebration. It will make no sense. But if you take a loan because you want to invest in your existing business, that's when you start seeing the value of the loan. So why the poor are saving, the rich are borrowing. Why the poor are saving, the rich are borrowing. Ask yourself, how does the bank make their money? Now they always advise you always save, always save, always save. If you are always saving, what do you use to invest? Look at Dangote, the refinery Dangote built, the Dangote group built. Do you know how much they borrow? Do you know the worth of Dangote group? Do you know the worth of Dangote group? But they still had to borrow to build their refinery. And you are here, your salary is not even up to 250,000, and you are afraid to you see borrowing as a taboo. Do you know how much Bill Gates is owing? Do you know how much Elon Musk is owing? Do you know how much Warren Buffett is owing? They know the benefit of loans, but the poor don't know the benefit of loans because the poor only borrow for consumption purposes, so they can never see the benefit. But the rich borrow for investment purposes, so they will always see the benefit. So listen, when anyone calls you a debtor, just smile. It is not bad to take a loan. What is bad is your inability to pay back, and what is bad is the reason why you are taking the loan. If you are taking the loan for a wrong motive, you yourself will never enjoy the money. But if you are taking the loan for a good motive, come on, you go and thank the person who give you the loan. And it is a very rare privilege to be found trustworthy to be given a loan. It is a rare privilege. And now, before you take a loan, ask yourself, measure the cost of funds, that's the cost of taking a loan, and the forecasted profit. You cannot want to take a loan that you'll be paying an interest of say 10%. When you invest in the business, you make a profit of 5%. It doesn't work like that. So if you are taking a loan that okay, you pay an interest of 10%, then when you invest, you should be able to have a turnover of 20%, so that when you pay back the 10%, you are left with 10% as a profit. Taking a loan is extremely good. There is no business or no government that does not run on debt. Debt is a very good concept. But now, let me ask you this question. If you have a school, the school have 1,000 students, and now you see that there are high prospect that you can have 10,000 students, what do? You need to build more classrooms. You need to hire more lecturers. You need to buy more didactic materials. What do? Now, this year 1,000 students, the school fees for this year 1,000 students cannot build all those infrastructures. What do? You have to go and take a loan to build the other classroom to accommodate the new 10,000 students. So taking a loan is very good, my brother. Let no one deceive you. God bless you.